But right now we're going to talk about flowers and mums and all the very best that's out there for fall. Jim from House of Flowers in Oshkosh has some great ideas to help make your home look gorgeous this fall. Take a look.
Hey, good morning, Amy. You know, one of the most celebrated flowers of the fall season is the mum. And the mum is available year-round, but nothing says fall more like a nice hardy mum plant or some nice mums in an arrangement. I wanted to share with you just a couple design concepts. But we've taken a third of a block of our, or 2/3 of a block of our floral foam, soaked it in water. This is available, you know, at your local florist. Otherwise, here, of course, at House of Flowers, we can get you that. This can be a great do-it-yourself project. You could do with your children, or you could do it at home, you know, or we can certainly put one together for you. So we've taken your 2/3 block. The lid itself has this fork on it. We just would stick that sort of straight up and down into the design. And this is kind of a no-brainer, but you just kind of pull together the flowers, cut them off, give them an inch or two. The only ones I really don't use are these really tight buds, but even if they're sort of underdeveloped, you could still use those blooms. And we're basically just inserting them into that floral foam then. Kind of straight up and down until you're all the way around and finished with the design. And then what you just would, you know, do would be to keep adding some water to this container kind of throughout the week. You know, try to check the water level daily, keep that nice and full, and this will last you, you know, a solid 2 weeks, I would say, as it is. And even as the flowers fade, you know, you literally could pick up a few more stems and just kind of replace those. Great centerpiece idea, very simple. You could use it, as I mentioned, on a buffet or a side table or something. Here we've just kind of taken a grouping of these fun kind of spooky hats, these cones. We've laid some of our glycerin-treated leaves on the buffet, and then just used the pumpkin as kind of a focal point. You could also add, you know, jars of candy or something like that to this to really make a fun tablescape. The second design concept I'd like to show you is this little topiary of the green spider mums. And what we've done is we've just taken a grouping of them and we've created this little topiary structure in an inexpensive terracotta pot. And so it's literally just, it's 4 or 5 stems of the green spider mums. We pull the foliage off. This is my favorite color. It works well all year long, no matter what the season. We're going to get rid of that. You create this little, sort of this little topiary effect. We take some of our metallic wire, take a length of that, and then we just go down the stems. Nothing fancy, but the metal wire is kind of cool. It adds a little shine to the design, I guess you'd call it. And all we've done, we've taken a terracotta pot. Terracotta does not hold water, so you have to have a plastic liner for it. And we've taken just a piece of our soaked floral foam, affixed that into the liner, dropped it into the terracotta pot, and then straight up and down, just insert that into the foam. Adding water, you know, like I said, a couple times a week for sure, making sure that that stays full. These mums will last you, again, you know, a good solid, I would say a good solid 2 weeks. And then all we did really is we took this moss, and I just love this moss. It's so cool. Just kind of inserted that around the design. How simple. How simple is that? And then Just a little interest, we added some scented geranium foliage. This is actually, this could be citronella, the citronella type, or we could, really use anything, any foliage. Or you could take, I brought out just some birch branches because I thought maybe for a little more natural, almost woodsy feel, you could do just a couple birch branches around this, just for some interest. Or if you like it a little cleaner looking, just the moss is beautiful. Great design for, again, sort of a tight spot if you had, if you were entertaining and you wanted something maybe in the bathroom to invite or just to welcome your guests, or, maybe multiples down a table again. That's always kind of a good kind of contemporary look. And you can, work platters and things around them, so you could do quite a few of them actually, and have a really great tablescape. So there's a few fall ideas for you. If you're sensitive to the fresh flower idea, you can always do the mum plant. The mum plant is always available this time of year, and you could really do some fun enhancements to those. But that's another show, Amy.